What's up, my little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new speed build. So today, you guys, we are attempting the Impossible Tiny House Challenge created by Simgurufrosts for Kayla, aka Little Simsie. So you guys, this challenge is significantly harder, far more different than the one that was proposed by like the Sims devs on Twitter. Basically, you could submit your submission to them in return for an opportunity to possibly win a game code for the upcoming stuff pack, blah blah blah. Now, I obviously didn't want to enter that one. I wanted to go and really bound my hands behind my back and try something that was a lot more challenging. And the rules for this one are, I don't know, they're very restrictive, but there's only like 4 of them. So I mean, let me go ahead and read them off to you. So our challenge rules are: cost has to be under $12,000. Now, it doesn't say anything about that 12K including the lot price. Mind you, it would definitely be impossible if that was the case. Also, this needs to be a 3-sim household, so 2 parents, 1 child. You can't use move objects or show hidden objects, as well as like debug, that type of a thing. And for the enclosure, okay, it has to be a max of 32 freaking tiles. Now, after watching Kayla's video, I started to sweat a little bit, but I didn't want to give up too easy. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to think of like, how can I make this house different and not necessarily follow her floor plan? Like, how many different variations can you truly get? But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think I nailed this challenge. I'm super duper freaking excited with the way that it turned out. Like, I would actually play in this house. I was able to do everything and then some with this 12,000 simoleon. So one thing I do want to address is the layout. Now, okay, I wanted this home to be completely well-rounded, landscaping, decor, everything that matched the rules. And you know, I really wanted to go hard in the paint. So I definitely had to sacrifice a couple things, and I'll definitely like share with you what those things are. The biggest hurdle that I encountered was the fact that 32 squares is really not a lot. I feel like if I had 3 more, possibly even 4, I could have definitely like centered the double bed. I almost made it into 2 singles because I know a lot of people have like this issue with Sims scooting over in the bed. They do scoot over, you guys. I thought this was like a myth, like a unicorn, or you know, like the troll under the bridge, but honestly, y'all, it really does exist. It happens. When your Sims are sleeping, all you need to do is queue up the sleep interaction for the other side of the bed, exit out of the current sleep interaction, and they should scoot over. I was able to get it to work, and so for that reason, I was completely content with having the bed up against the wall. The master bedroom is completely in its own little space. Now, as you guys can see, the bedroom for the child, it kind of is like off in its own little section. The thing about this home is you could completely and utterly like rearrange it, gut it out, renovate it to make it completely functional. I feel like it really is just a cute little tiny home, and with all the restrictions that were placed upon me, I feel like I did really well. And not to mention, it is completely different than the typical homes that I build. Like, even the color palette, the items that I chose, and everything in between, especially this bay window, I feel like it opens up the home so much more. I genuinely don't feel like I had to, other than a couple sacrifices, I generally don't feel like I'm missing out too much. Like, I actually love the way that this looks. Now, for this room, if your Sims are singletons and they don't have like kids or anything, you could maybe make this into your kitchenette. You could probably make this like a little office space, or you could easily throw in your entertainment area. No, well, actually, I don't think you would need to do that. Maybe I personally, that would be where I would put like my tables and chairs, like, you know, to eat and stuff. But for the moment, they're outside. And so that was another thing too. I wanted to build this home in Oasis Springs because I figured if I definitely had to make some of the living space outdoors, then I wanted it to be in an atmosphere or, you know, a place where it doesn't rain too much. So there's that. Now, this is where I kind of struggled a little bit because, oh my God, I'm like thinking I can use move objects to be able to like level up the TV so I can place it on a shelf or something. Wasn't able to do that. And as you guys can see, like, I don't have a stove, so I threw in a little barbecue unit. And then for the shower, that was a little bit difficult too, because if I put the shower so that was facing the door, I could actually put in a sink and a toilet in that 4x4 space. But because it just didn't like aesthetically look good to me, I decided not to do it. And if it is something that you absolutely need to have, then by all means, go ahead and rearrange it to your liking. But because the bathroom is so close to the kitchen, I figured, like, honestly, like 2 more steps and you can wash your hands in the kitchen. It's not that big of a deal. So here we are creating that outdoor living space with the 32 tiles. You can actually do whatever you want to do outside. So that was where I was able to have a little more freedom and didn't have to stress so much about fitting everything inside. So I created a little outdoor space where your Sims can get together and have some noms. Since it is a threesome household, I only place 3 chairs. If you do get more money in the future, feel free to go ahead and kind of like, you know, broaden that up a little bit. I did want to go and play around with adding in some skill building objects. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to really place a lot. I decided just to have a bookshelf. We do have like a mirror and stuff. I do believe you can change your Sims' clothes in the mirror. I'm not sure. I can't really remember. But the main thing was just kind of making it a well-rounded space. And if you are tight on simoleons, you can add as you go. I feel like it's very functional, super practical. And with all the little landscaping details that I added, I feel like it's a really cute little place. And so I will put this on the gallery at Gen2606 if you guys want to go ahead and download it for your game. If you do want to go and give this particular challenge a try, I will also go and link the rules in the description down below and link you to KAYLAS video, because y'all, it was just so funny watching her kind of like talk about the whole situation and like seeing her a little bit stressed out. I love it. She's so charismatic and just like facially expressive. It's hilarious. But so we're just finishing up the last few details. I do have about 120 simoleons, and I feel like landscaping can really make or break a situation, especially when you're very limited on simoleons. You know, I don't want any like blank spaces. I want everything to kind of really go well together. So I was just able to kind of spend the last few bits and baubles that I had just kind of pulling everything together. And I wanted one last little decor item above the bed, and I actually found this particular item for free. So that worked. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope that you all enjoyed. And if you did, you know what to do. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky